We are extremely motivated when we are writing down our goals for the next year. We think hard and we set some really shiny looking goals for ourselves to crush next year. But unfortunately, some people never follow through with their New Year's resolution. The first month goes pretty well organized and effective, but after that, something happens and the progress stops. Next thing you know, the whole year has passed and you're pretty much stuck where you were 365 days ago, sometimes even worse. In this video, I'll share with you some ways that will help you make effective goals and then crush them all. Our subconscious mind is way more powerful than our conscious mind. This means that if we are using our subconscious mind to propel us towards achieving our goals, we are 10 times more likely to achieve them than if we were to use the efforts of the conscious mind only. Now, whereas our conscious mind needs facts and logical information to do its job, our subconscious mind needs the right emotions to do the work that needs to be done. This means that you need to influence your emotions. A good way to do this is to take control of your environment. For example, if you want to start working out next year, then you should put your jogging shoes right next to your bed, so that you are always reminded of working out when you wake up. Or you can also attach posters of your favorite bodybuilders on your bedroom wall, making sure you see them all the time. Oftentimes we end up giving most of our time to things that matter the least. This is often due to the nature of the particular thing and our emotions. The things that matter the most or make the most difference often involve some form of difficulty. And so we rationalize and end up doing some other task that is less difficult. But what actually ends up happening is that we give most of our time to the less difficult things. And by the time we're done with them, we have lost much of our energy, and then the remaining task, which was already difficult, now seems even more difficult, giving us the opportunity to further rationalize and put it off. This cycle keeps repeating itself again and again, and we end up procrastinating and achieving less. The solution is simple, but of course a bit difficult. It is to have a sense of priority based on not difficulty, but effectiveness. Or if that's not possible, we should at all costs avoid doing the easier job first. When we do difficult things first, it builds up momentum for us, so that we have no problem dealing with other less difficult tasks later on. Even though we like them, we are overwhelmed with big goals. We don't understand how the heck we are going to achieve something so big and so difficult. But divide that big goal into smaller steps plus write them down, and suddenly all your fear vanishes. You become filled with self-confidence and motivation and are no longer afraid to take the first step. Now, to make sure that your big goals for the new year get accomplished, break them down into their counterparts. You can also distribute and set them up to some accountability goals on a quarterly basis. To avoid any frustration, you can simply write everything down and focus on one step at a time. You cannot let yourself be overwhelmed, and you can absolutely not let yourself be distracted by things that don't add any value towards your goals. The simplest way to avoid these problems is to adopt a minimalist lifestyle. This means eliminating as much things or people as you can from your life. The more you eliminate, the more your existing stuff will matter. Think of it this way. At the end of the day, what matters is not how much you have going on in your life, but what really matters is what ends up creating the best memories. Things like experiencing some big success or growth in some area, or creating meaningful relationships. Remember, quality and not quantity is what matters in the end. What did you do this year? I want you to take a look back towards the things and activities that you spent most of your time doing. What exactly was their nature? This is extremely important for you to understand, because those are your habits. And unless you really take some serious action, those habitual patterns are gonna stay the same, and without you realizing, they can destroy your goals. Also, it would be great to figure out the kinds of emotions that were guiding those habits. because that will be the starting point where most of your change will come from.